California. Miata is now wrapped purple, as you just saw in that opening clip, and it is packed full of shit. We got a lot of stuff in here. The camera right now is currently sitting on some blankets that are on top of a trunk lid, my old trunk lid. Someone in Portland actually hit me up and wanted to take it, so I'm dropping it off there when I go through Portland. But right now we are on our way to Olympia to meet up with Alex, drop some stuff off for him because I have some of his stuff here too that I'm taking from Bellingham to Olympia for him, because I'm just meeting him along I-5. We're gonna drive I-5 to Portland, drop off this trunk lid, then we're gonna go straight west over to 101, and we're gonna drive the coast all the way down. It's gonna be a good trip.
Hey, you got me in the trance. Please take off your pants. Once I pop on the hands, then you got me sweating. Please pass me a bag. Damn.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are somewhere just south of Seattle and just north of Tacoma. This color is actually really cool. Camera does not do it justice at all. If you look at the color at all straight on, it is purple. If you look at it down the side of the car, it kind of goes to a gloss black. If you bounce light off of it, where the light is hitting the car at a 45-degree angle, and you're looking at the light hitting the car at a 45-degree angle, it kind of turns blue, but that's really, really hard to see. There is some blue flake in this wrap, but it's very hard to see. Here, you can kind of see that blue right there. There it is. We are gonna get back on the road. I'm gonna go meet up with Alex. Okay, so I apologize in advance for all the noise. I left the windows down because it's hot as fuck out and I need to like cool down in here. I don't have AC. This situation right here, that's the trunk lid. It is pressed against the door. It is about 2 millimeters away from my shifter in 5th gear. So we're chilling. It's not touching it, but kind of sucks. Can't wait to get to Portland and get this thing out of here. Guys, look who I found. All right, so if you guys don't know already, Alex has a YouTube channel as well. He's always filming for it. This is his Accord. It is wide-bodied. The front is now molded. This is actually my first time seeing this in person, and that just came out so clean, dude. This car is so unique and so completely different than anything you see that it's just so cool to see it every time I do. And not to mention, these are some of my favorite wheels that exist. Some good old Heritage Hokkaido directionals.
How good you got the one that's not curved.
Dude, I got you. Go follow Depict It on Instagram. Check out Alex's YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's just Alex Lynn now.
It's just Alex Lynn. It's not Depict It anymore. So yeah, go follow him on YouTube. Check out his Instagram. It's always good to run into the homie. I didn't think I was gonna see you before I left.
I didn't either, but I'm so glad I did.
Dude, we here. It really.
Oh my god, the new color.
Look
oh
at.
my god, guys, I love it so much.
I'm glad that you like the purple. I am so stoked on this purple, dude. It's just. I'm in love with this color every time I see it. Like, I'm in the car and I'm not looking at the color. Then I get out, park it in the sunlight, and it's just a nice bright purple.
Actually, kind of from some angles, it almost looks like the previous color, too.
Yeah, from some angles, because the previous color was also an iridescent to black. So it fades kind of the same way, but the base coat is purple instead of red. But I got some photos of these two cars next to each other for the last time for a while. The Miata will be back up in Washington, hopefully next summer sometime, and Alex is
Might come down. We'll see.
You better hold up that promise now. It's going on YouTube.
Dude, as soon as I get my shit fixed, I can actually make the trip. I'll take it down.
That's some toast.
Okay, what's your name? I gotta shout you out.
I'm Isaac. I work here at Sherry's, but here goes the silverware, bro. Just
Awesome.
Don't bring them back,
Dude.
Don't
Dude,
bring 'em back.
hooking it up for food for the road.
Hey man, you're going to California. That's my hometown.
Yeah.
what I mean?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, thank you, brother.
No problem, man. You have a good day. Have a safe road trip.
Thank you.
Yep.
Sick. Just like that, we are back on the road. It's still a little windy. I'm keeping the windows down. It's pretty hot out. So it was cool to catch up with Alex. His YouTube channel is taking the fuck off. I go subscribe to Alex. I'll put his link in the description. Hopefully he comes down to visit. That would be dope to have some of the guys from up north come down to visit me when I'm down here in California in this next few months, that'd be pretty cool. I will be back up to Bellingham eventually, but I'm gonna miss the hell out of everyone that helped me grow LTMC to what it is today. That all happened in Bellingham, Washington. So I'm excited to expand to another state. That's kind of the goal for this trip. I'll get more into that when we get to our next stop. And our next stop is Portland. All right, so we just passed exit 30, which means we're about 30 miles away from the border of Washington and Oregon, which means we're about 30 miles away from Portland. The place that I'm dropping this trunk lid off at is actually just south of Portland, just a little bit, by like 10-15 minutes. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna circle back through Portland. I absolutely love Portland, Oregon, so I'm probably gonna spend an hour or two in Portland, try and find some good places to take pictures of my car, because I don't really know when I'm gonna be back up here, and I'd like to have some documentation of the trip. So we'll wander around Portland a little bit. Look how clean that GTI is. GTI's got good fitment. We'll wander around Portland a little bit, take some pictures, and then we'll be on to the coast. All right, we're off the freeway. Look at this shit. Oh my God. Fun fact, this is Zion's old hood, as you guys have seen before, and the underside is white, because his car was originally white. So that's gonna stay white when I do a white engine bay to accent this purple. So just fun fact, but yeah, Miata's doing very well. I'm very proud of her. Okay, so whenever I'm in a new city, one of my favorite things to do is always check Facebook Marketplace, because if you're a car enthusiast, you know that it's an addiction. There's always cool cars for sale and shit. As soon as I got into Portland, I found a 1967 Porsche 912. It looks pretty beat, but it's $6,700, which is the cheapest I've ever seen a classic Porsche for. Fun fact. All right, so the trunk lid has been dropped. We are on our way to go get some fuel, because about a full tank is from Bellingham to Portland. So now that we're in Portland, we're gonna get some fuel, and then we're probably gonna wander around the city a little bit, just to explore, because I've never really had the opportunity to do so. So we're gonna do that. Check out this M3 in front of me. It's got a big, fat carbon fiber wing on there. Nice. By the way, Portland, your roads are better than Bellingham's, for sure, but still not great. I'm critical. I is totally biased. I just got to Fred Meyer to get some fuel, and there's something I forgot here. This is Oregon. They pump your gas for you here, so we're just about to get the highest quality of service. All right, let's do this. Dude. I didn't put that in there. That's so bizarre to me. Bro. Someone else is pumping my gas. I'm not from Oregon, so it's weird to me. It's totally weird. Shout out Oregon for making me not have to stand up, even though I've been sitting for the last several hours. All right, I put the camera down for a minute because I got kind of lost and I was just trying to focus, but I found a good spot for photos. Look where I was able to put the Miata. This is a killer photo spot. I don't know what town I'm in. I think I'm just like northwest of Portland, somewhere. I don't know exactly which town this is, but it's right on 26. 26 takes me straight to 101, and 101's our goal for the day, is to see 101, see the coast by sunset. So it's around 5 p.m. right now. I think sunset is around 8-ish. So I'm gonna book it straight west to the coast. I will stop if there are any photo ops or anything, or if there's a place to get something to drink or something to eat real quick. Once we get to the coast, we'll look around for hostels or campsites. I have a tent with me, and I have some cash for hostels, and I have a sleeping bag and a sleeping mattress pad thingy and a bunch of other shit. I came prepared here. We're road tripping on a budget. I plan to either camp or use cheap hostels. So once I get to the coast, I'm gonna look for hostels nearby. If I don't find any, I'm gonna look for campsites nearby. and we'll get a spot to sleep for the night. We'll set up. The goal for the first day was just to get to the coast, so I'm not too worried about how late it is. Even if I get into wherever I'm going a little bit late, that's perfectly fine. We are off of 26 and on to 6 now, and Highway 6 is a beautiful road. Just beautiful, beautiful road. Some gorgeous, nice, luscious, thick trees. Little towns here and there. Usually just kind of little stores on the side like this, which is kind of cool. But there's just a bunch of those, and they're all spread out. We just went through the valley portion. We're kind of getting into the hills now. I'm guessing over these hills is the coast, because we are about 40 miles from Tillamook, which is where this road joins with 101. So the goal right now is Tillamook. In Tillamook, we'll figure out what the hell we're doing. We are out of the twisties and onto the straight, which should go directly to Tillamook. We should be able to see the Air Museum, which is a giant hangar here, fairly soon. And yeah, we are big chillin'. It's a big valley plain. Sunset's gonna be soon. We'll probably hit the coast right at sunset, which is brilliant. I am so ready for this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived in Tillamook. I couldn't really find any good places to park. This town is very small. There's a taco truck down the street. I'm gonna grab some dinner. I parked at Safeway because it was just the easiest to get into for my car. We're gonna walk to this taco truck. I hope it's open. I know most taco trucks kind of close around 5, but I'm hoping this is one of those ones that stays open till 6:37-ish. The open sign is out. It's a good sign. I like that sign. I also like the glowing open sign in the windshield of the taco truck. That's a good sign. Well, successfully found dinner. All right, here's the situation. First off, the Air Museum is directly in front of me, which I want to take a picture of my car at, so I'm gonna try to do that as quickly as possible. And here's the reason why. Sunset is in about an hour, and the actual, like, area where you can see the open ocean is about 45 minutes away. So I'm gonna take 15 minutes, take a picture of my car in front of this Air Museum, and then I am going to book it straight down. I'm on 101 right now. We're officially on 101, which has been the goal all day. I'm gonna drive 101 straight down to the point where it actually reaches the coast, and that's where we'll watch the sunset. Okay, I don't know if you guys can tell, but the sheer size of this hangar never fails to amaze me. Well, we made it. I have been wanting to come to the Tillamook Air Museum for a long time. The last time that I was here was probably almost 8 years ago, the year before I moved to Bellingham from California. So now I'm doing the opposite. That's when I'm stopping by here. But that's the last time I was at this museum. I actually went in last time very briefly. We had just a few minutes to look around, but it is ridiculous how huge this hangar is. I don't know if I can explain to you guys the sheer size of it. And here, I left my lights on to take pictures, but we're gonna change that real quick. Okay, I'm just gonna walk up to it because it's massive. This plane is also enormous. And it's really cool that they have it out front. I was able to take some pictures with my car in front of it. I just put the Miata right there. But this is a huge, huge building. All right, it's pretty much golden hour, so I think we better get going. I am going to head to the coast. This was super cool to see. I'm glad I got a few photos of my car in front of it. I'll edit those and put them on my build account. So if you guys aren't following that, I will put that at the bottom of the screen right now. You guys can go follow the build account and see live updates with this car. I do a lot of live posts. God, this front bumper is so dirty. I have to clean this car as soon as possible. Guys, We did it.